This podcast is going to be full Greg. I'm going to have to put a warning label on this podcast.
A vegan is a person who eats more vegetables. That's not how you say that word.
I'll be on the phone 24 hours a day. I'll be on the phone 24 hours a day. Talking to your mama. I'll be on the phone 24 hours a day. I'll be on the phone 24 hours a day. I'll be on the phone 24 hours a day. Who am I talking to? Your mama.
Mexican dad mullet?
Are you a Mexican dad? In my opinion, the best fathers.
Yeah, go on.
I've never been to a Whataburger. Where are the Whataburgers?
Oh, they're all over Texas.
Oh my God! Everyone's like, what the did you just say? You never had a what?
Yeah.
Shut up! I'm like, oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
We went to Applebee's last time he was in San Antonio. We got only dessert. And they were really thrown off by that. It didn't help that we were feeding each other. We were like, no, try the blondie.
Who had a good show tonight? You did. Let's grab another suggestion. What do we got? Kanye.
I would. Next. I'm just kidding. I'd look past it. Next.
Shanks is in the building, baby.
I like that.
Let's go. Yeah, you looking like a little treat over here, Rob Barbus.
I don't like it no more.
Hey everyone, come see me live this weekend in La Jolla, California, then St. Louis, Missouri, then Syracuse, New York, then New York City, New York. We're bringing Stand Up on the Spot out there for the New York Comedy Festival. Get tickets at jeremiahwatkins.com, and I hope you've been enjoying the Stand Up on the Spots that have been coming out in the Jeremiah Wonders feed. We had a great episode today with Greg Stone. You guys are going to love it. Let's get into it right here, right now, and look out for a new Stand Up on the Spot next week in Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome to the show. There's already craziness going on behind the scenes right now. I'm here with my pal Greg Stone in the house, baby.
Thanks for having me, big dog.
Of course. Thanks for having me, big dog. Big. That's the first time I've been called big dog unironically, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, you are a big dog.
Okay, thanks, man.
You have big dog energy.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever told me that, bro.
Seriously?
No.
Dude, first of all, without even getting started, physically, big.
You think I'm a big guy?
You are a big guy. If you were a glass of water, I'd have to take 2 sips. I can't just gobble that down.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you a gulper.
On the real,
Mm-hmm.
my uncle,
Yeah.
we call him Uncle Big Dog.
Really?
So the fact that you call me Big Dog was throwing me for a whole kind of death loop.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you this.
What?
Runs in the family.
The Big Dog energy?
Big dog DNA.
Oh.
Yeah, man. You were a big ass dog.
We all have dogs.
Do we? Are you including me? You said we.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little dog dick.
Like, when we start to get aroused,
Mm-hmm.
the red comes out.
Right. And that's fine.
Yeah.
Because in this sign, usually red means stop. But when the big dog comes out, red means...
That means go, baby.
Go, 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 big red dog. Is he married?
Am I?
Yeah.
Big Dog's gotta roll deep, baby. Come on, man. You know
dog.
I'm married, dog.
Hell yeah, you smash
Come
and
on.
dash?
Dude, I'm smashing wife. Ooh. All day long.
I smash, I dash, and I come back because I'm married and I love her.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man. I love being married.
I wine, I dine, then I don't dash.
Wine down. 69. Sorry. I'm going to apologize. Why? No.
No. No apologies
No
here.
apologies.
I want you to be the full Greg.
Full Greg.
This podcast is going to be full Greg. I'm going to have to put a warning label on this podcast.
You better.
Yeah.
Like the Purge.
Yeah.
22 minutes, you about to get full Greg. Why is this voice happening? That's who I am right now.
Yeah.
That's who my soul is.
Don't worry about it.
Big dog energy.
Big dog hashtag big dog energy.
Who let the dogs out?
I came out to
My
that
dogs. Yeah.
As a dare from one of my buddies at a show recently.
Yeah.
And it ate it so hard because I was getting into it.
Right.
And I turned on the crowd. I was like, if you don't like that, you're not going to like what you're about to see.
None of this.
Like, if you don't like the silliness that I was just giving y'all at the top, you might not like me. for this next hour that we're together.
I hate these people.
Right?
You come out to Who Lets the Dogs Out. Let me tell you this. I'm in the crowd.
Yeah.
I stand up. Mm-hmm. I'm taking my shirt off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm grabbing grandma.
Oh, yeah.
I'm dipping her, and I'm going, you the dog, we the dog, we let the dogs out. I'm doing my own rap to myself. Dude, I'm in.
I like that in this scenario, you brought your grandma to the show.
Of course.
Because I was thinking in a big dog energy kind of way that you saw a grandma in the crowd. You grab her, you start making out, you start grabbing the boobs and stuff all the way down here, you know.
Mm-hmm. No, I
Yeah.
grabbed my grandma.
Okay.
Because my grandma likes to party.
Okay.
Yeah, Mary, losing her shit.
Is that your grandma's name, Mary?
Yeah. She died, but
Sorry to bring that up, man.
yeah, but I would bring her to the show and she would love you.
My grandma's name was Bernice.
Bernice.
Yeah. I don't know why I stumbled on my grandma's name, but
Are you lying?
no. No.
Why
Her
are
name
you-
was Bernice.
Are you making up a story about a fake grandmother?
Listen, man, her name was Bernice, all right?
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
All right, man. I thought that we would start off the podcast with like a truth, like some kind of like trust,
Okay, well, let's start off with the truth.
All right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Truth
Mm-hmm.
or false?
Okay.
Your phone's going off right now.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah, dude. Freaking take it, dude.
Oh, it's Mel Melman, my
Take it.
agent. Mel, I'm on the radio. How are you going to call me right now? You know I'm doing my thing. Speaker. Mel, this is my agent, Mel. Mel, what's going on? What'd you say? We couldn't hear you.
Baby, we're going to close the deal on that thing, and it's going to be really fucking good, baby. You know this.
Oh, good. Now I need 20
Start
points.
down that money now.
I
Take
think-
your shoes off, take your socks off, count your toes,
Mm-hmm.
and each toe is 10G, baby.
Oh,
Greg.
all right.
Greg, not to spoil the bit,
Sure.
but tell James Mattern hello and I
Baby,
love
you give
him.
me a yell later, all right? You do your thing, so I can get more G's.
Jeremiah Watkins says hello and he loves you.
Baby, I'm going to give him that money, too.
He's got a little cash for you, too.
Heck yeah.
I want to hear all about the shit. Call me later. We're starting right at like 9:15. Oh, shit. I'm 5 hours ahead. No, I'm 8 hours ahead of you. Just give me a yell later.
All right, God bless.
Love you, baby. It sounds like it went great. I had no doubts.
All right, we'll talk about it. I'm in the middle of a podcast, and I answer the
Make out with
phone.
Jeremiah. Late.
All right, bye. You know James Mattern?
Yeah, I love James. I've known James for, dude, like literally, he is one of my first introductions to New York comedy. He hosted one of the first shows I ever did in New York. Like, dude, I want to say at least close to a decade ago.
Yeah.
I've known him for like he has literally, I've known him like and been introduced to him so many times over the years, and he's always been the coolest to me. Like anytime, because when you're visiting from LA, sometimes people are not a fan of like, why are you trying to grab stage time?
Right.
You know what I mean? If nobody's vouching for you, which early on, I didn't have many people vouching for me. So I'm just kind of going out there and stuff like that. He was always so freaking nice, so cool to me every single time from day one.
I lived with James for 9 years.
Really?
Yeah. So how it started was Anthony DeVito is my best friend since high school. He does comedy. We came out to do comedy together. We were like, let's just get an apartment together.
Yeah.
Alone. Another comedian decided, no, come on, I want to live with you. We'll be boys, blah, 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 bullshit, right? And we were like, okay, you can live with us. And then like 6 months in, he was like, I got to move. And I'm like, so now you're just leaving us with a third? My wife, Anthony DeVito, and me, and then this guy. So like we wanted to have like a family situation.
Yeah, of course.
So he goes, it's okay, I found you another guy. What's his name? His name's Mad Dog. And I went, no fucking way am I living with a guy named Mad Dog.
Right.
Then I met James, who used to go by the name Mad Dog.
Yeah.
And I went, oh my God, this is one of the best human beings I ever met.
Yeah.
And that guy's family calls me. I talk to him I probably talk to him for an hour every
That's
single
when
day.
I met him. He was James Mad Dog Mattern.
Yeah, he's a mad dog.
Yeah.
Speaking of big dog energy.
Come on.
Ooh, that guy got a pink old pistol.
Come on. Pinkies for life.
Damn, Rudy.
But another truth, we were going off the truth or false game.
Mm-hmm.
Not truth or dare. We do truth or false.
Truth or false.
On Jeremiah Wonders. You did a late night appearance last night that I want to hear about.
False. This has all been a lie.
This is all
No,
been a lie.
just to get on this podcast. No.
James, funny enough, that's the reason he's calling Greg right now.
Yeah.
Is he wants to hear all about it. And well, sorry, James, you're gonna have to watch back the podcast because you called during the recording, brother.
Sorry, dog. You got to pay for the Patreon. We putting this behind a paywall now, James.
We
Just 'cause you
only
were-
the story
just
behind the Patreon.
only the next 10 minutes is behind a $20 Patreon.
Yeah.
So eat my ass. Dude, so let me tell you, just like, so I came here to do, I was just going to come, do Corden, and go home.
Yeah.
But my wife was like, no, you've been trying to do this for 15 years. I'm coming with you. She's like, she wanted to bring the baby. And I'm like, you bring the baby, then I'm like, it's too stressful. I'm like, but she's
I've
like,
got a lot on my mind, like outside of the set, just doing the set. Yeah.
I can't just like, I can't just be babysitting and if I can't sleep, this has to go well. She goes, fuck it, I'm bringing my family. So she brings my 2 Thai parents, Tita's parents, the baby, everyone. We rented a house. She rented a fucking BMW. It's like, she just went and she put it all on the credit card. It's like, who gives a shit? We got on the plane. The baby's good. The whole ride until the very end.
How old's your baby?
1 year old. He's exactly
Okay.
1.
Cool.
Yeah. We land. Kid shits his pants and starts crying. Literally got to the end, shits his pants. Now, that is a allegory for how this set went. So, first of all, we'll start is that I've been doing a Jimmy Smits bit on my podcast for years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We invented this thing called the Jimmy Smits smell sticks. Okay? Those are sticks that when you got a bad smell, you pull out a stick, you smell it. That's a Jimmy Smits smell stick. Now, Jimmy Smits is on the show. And I go, no fucking way. This is great.
Yeah. Kismet.
He's finally going to give me the money he owes me
Right.
for the Jimmy Smith smell sticks.
Right.
So before Corden, the way they do it, they go, they do a little popping in the green room.
Mm-hmm.
So you do a little bit, go like, hey, I'm Greg and my dick is hard as hell. See you in 20 or whatever bullshit, right? So I'm like, look, man, my career's over, right? It's all dead. And I go, you can go little and do a bit, or you could take a big ass swing. So the door opens, camera's in my face, and I looked in the camera. I went, he goes, hey, Greg, what's going on? And I was like, where's Smits and where's my money? And then the guy was like, what's his name's going, what? I'm like, Jimmy owes me a ton of cash, and if I do not see him, he's in trouble. I'm like, let's just say Big Trouble Little China is not just a movie. I said that, which doesn't even make any sense. And then Corden yes-ands me. He goes, in the green room, that's the door. Bang on the door, that's where Jimmy Smits is. So now I'm banging on the door, going, Jimmy, where's my money, Jimmy? Give my... And then Jimmy's going, you'll never get your money. And he starts playing along, and he's like, you'll never see that money, Jimmy. I turn around. He opens the door, pops his head in. I turn around. I miss him, and I go, damn, I always miss Jimmy. So I'm like, oh, my God. I just took a wild swing for this stupid little opening thing. Now I'm like, I haven't been nervous about the show at all because I was like, well, I don't like flying, so that's what made me nervous. Then I do the sound check, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm a little nervous.
Right, because now you have time to think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're ready to, like, when we're at a club ready to do a set or whatever.
Yeah.
You're ready to get on stage, just do the set, whatever. But then somebody tells you that somebody might be there. You're like, it's fine. But like, oh, by the way, you just got bumped 4 more spots. Then you're like, oh, okay.
Yes.
You have more time to process and be like, should I be in my head right now?
I'm dwelling. I'm sitting in it. I'm like, what if you forget your material? I'm like, fuck. Anyway, I go on to do my set, and man, it's going great. And then I do my last joke. It gets a big laugh. I'm like, awesome. And then the crowd is just looking at me. And then Corden is looking at me. And I'm like, this motherfucker isn't going to come over and say thank you? I go, no way. I'm like, that's how bad it went? I thought it was going well. He's not even going to walk over and say hello. So I look at the crowd. I go, I don't know what you guys want. That's it. I'm done, right? And like, I'm not even getting dick. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm done. I'm good, right? And then the crowd's like, huh? And I'm like, I mean, I got more jokes. I go, my wife's crazy. And then Corden goes, no, man, you got to say thank you, good night. I did my whole set, ended, never said thank you. I think, Comedy 101. Thank you, guys. Good night. And I'm just standing there, just completely blanked on saying thank you and good night. And he goes, well, just say thank you, good night. He goes, we'll edit it. Who gives a shit, right? I hope they don't edit it because I think it's way funnier for me to have just did literally like my son, had a great flight, got to the finish line, and shit my pants. Then Corden comes over. And this is something I planned my whole life. This is something I said. The only reason I did this set was because I had this plan. Corden comes over. I shake his hand. I put $5 into his hand. And I said, there's a great little show you got going here. Thank you so much. Tipped him. Who tips a late night host? I put $5 in his hand. I went, this is great. Thank you so much for coming out. This is a really great thing. He looks at me and goes, This is the first time anyone's ever tipped a late night host. Shows the $5, and they go, "Thank you, you guys were great." It's nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My dad's been doing that for me for years.
Yeah.
Show is over. Went well, but I got to tip him. I got to yell at Jimmy Smits, and I guess I did my act. Who the hell knows? I blacked out for all that. Hopefully that stuff is funny.
Right. I'm sure that stuff went great.
Yeah, but now I'm like flying through space. You know, I'm like, what chance do you have in life? Take a big
that's
swing.
Incredible. I'm so curious what they're going to keep in.
Right. They'll definitely keep the tip thing, I think.
I think he likes that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because also like he, that's how he said goodnight. I would say
I don't think that they can edit around that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
And he laughed. He loved it.
Right.
But me standing there, they'll probably have to edit because in the room it's funny, but I don't know if that's a thing that, like, because of the delay of me standing there, it might have been like, oh, that's a little weird. It might also take away from the set.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. They'll probably cut it to thank you, good night. Like after he laughs or something, thank you, good night, him walking over, the tip, all that stuff. But dude,
imagine
that's amazing.
Forgetting to say thank you.
That might be a new one.
It's literally the end. Like, that's the one thing you know how to see. You come on, you do your material, and then you go, thank you, good night. But I did my last bit and went, yeah, all right. That's it. There you go, gal. And I'm like, what a fucking idiot. I forgot to say good night. It's like I forgot to sew up the patient. It's like we did the heart surgery, everything went well. And all right, see you guys.
The heart's beating in the new, and you're like, all right, we're good here. Right? What about closing it up real quick?
Yeah, it's wild. So, and now I'm like sitting here like, man, and it's on tonight. It airs tonight. So it filmed it yesterday, airs tonight. So I'm like, I'm interested to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Also the Jimmy Smits thing, I went full swing. That might have been embarrassing. I may have embarrassed. I mean, I may have yelled too much, but I went, who the fuck gives a shit?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Hey, dude, you're on late night, and you've been working towards it forever. Why not make it your own? And you did.
Everyone knows I came to L.A. to do the Jeremiah Watkins podcast. Hello. That is why I'm here, dog.
Hello.
That is why I'm here to see Jeremiah Watkins. Larry lived in a box for 3 years. Larry's head got small from living in a box. Everyone called him Small Head Larry.
Okay, here at Nickelodeon, we like the concept of Larry living in a box, but it got a little bit dark there during the theme song. Do you think you can, maybe make a slight adjustment on that?
Sure. I'm going to try something like this.
Larry lived in a box. His head wasn't small because it was decapitated in a car accident. Larry.
Now, you have the catchy part down for the children,
right,
which we're big fans of here at Nickelodeon. But we might want to avoid the decapitation part of the storyline, at least in the jingle. Like, maybe we can work up to that in the storyline, like when we storyboard it out and we put it in a delicate way for these children. But
the whole thing is that Larry lives in a box. How would he fit in the box if he's a head in a box? The box is too small.
Well, I'm not asking you to to explain to me the logistics here. I'm just wanting you to come up with a song for children that's memorable, it's likable, and like you have the tune down. The tune sounds very nice, but you just clean up the words a little bit, okay?
All right, let's try something like
Larry lived in a box. 'Cause after the divorce, things got rough and he had to move out of his house, so he moved in a box. Oh, Larry lives in a box. His kids don't see him. His kids are on drugs. His kid bought a knife. I hope his kid don't use it, 'cause Larry lives in a box. What about something like that?
You know what? We're gonna get back to you on. We've got some other options that we're looking at. With the divorce thing was fine. We did.
All right. Yeah, all right. Larry's going through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's the details. The devil is in the details.
that is a very factual statement.
And
that's a concern here at Nickelodeon is that the devil is in the details. We'd like angels to be the details. I mean, here's the thing. We all, their divorce exists as something that, we've had to deal with and tell children for years. There was shows like Pepper Ann, where it was a single mother household that was put out there. That was a popular show. Now, it's fine to mention the divorce, but about the kids turning to knives and drugs, that's what's a little bit concerning for us, whether we want to put that on the docket of the theme song.
Well, I can switch that.
I think we're good. I think we actually have heard... the quality of your vocals is fantastic.
Sure.
So we'll be in touch. Yeah.
All right. So if you want to,
Larry lives in a box. Larry lives in a box, and his wife is dead, and everyone's dead. Grandma's dead, knives and kids, and everyone's dead. Larry lives in a box. Go fuck yourself. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Good night.
At least this guy knows how to close.
Larry lives in a box. Anyway.
I mean, Larry lives in a box is going to be stuck in my head for a little bit now.
Sure. I don't know how you like to do comedy, but I like to just
Larry lives in a box. Larry lives in a box.
Larry lives in a box. What box does he live in?
He lives in your mom's box.
Larry lives in a pussy.
He lives in a fat pussy.
Set a tent up in a pussy. Eats
Your
a
mom's
fish.
pussy is so big it's at up a tent village like in Skid Row.
Oh, Skid Row, Skid Row,
Skid Row. Skid Row is also what you call your mom's pussy when she doesn't wipe properly.
Larry lives in a box. How's this going? I feel like well.
I feel like well too.
I just keep eyeballing that sax. I cannot wait.
Oh yeah, no, Sax Talk is coming at the end there. Oh yeah. So you are a dad of a year now? Is that your first child?
First child.
So
one
I
kid.
have a son that's
You have a son?
a year and 7 months old. Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's her name?
His name is Wilder.
Wilder.
Yeah.
Named after Gene, or
Yeah.
after maybe the beasts of the forest.
No. Yeah, after the gene.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Somebody asked me, they're like, after Van Wilder? I was like, no, not after the Ryan Reynolds character, Van Wilder, that's based off of Bert Kreischer's life. No.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I did know that. Not to
So
be
weird.
that guy, but
yeah,
you know,
it's a bizarre.
I kind of knew that.
It's bizarre.
It's pretty bizarre.
When you really think about it, you're like, that's pretty bizarre.
It's bizarre that anyone let Bert Kreischer into college at all.
True.
You know, there's a lot of things there.
Yeah.
Larry lives in a box.
Nothing we can do about that. That's just going to keep happening.
Yeah, that's okay.
You know what I mean?
That's like our, it's like the effects is like a Tourette's mic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're like, it's right there. I gotta.
Yeah. If I was in this room, then I wouldn't even be recording. I would just be stoned out of my mind.
Just playing with a box?
Singing crazy shit into a box.
I mean,
I was going to hit another button. Let's see what this. What's close
Up third. Close up third. Jimmy's on fourth, and it's a wild swing he took. Oh, the ball is. Oh, it's a home run, but for some reason he's not going to first base. He's walking over to the crowd.
what is going on out there on the field right now? He's walking straight to the crowd. We are seeing him, and what is he doing over there?
He's grabbed a woman by the hair, and now he's just been yelling. This is unprecedented.
He keeps yelling, "This is Sparta." I'm not sure why this happening at this game and me talking like this.
I mean, if all he has to do is get to home base and the Red Sox win it. But he is screaming, "This is Sparta," into a woman's face.
He is going full caveman, grabbing the woman by the hair, dragging her around the stands. We don't know what is going on in this player's mind right now.
Now here's my question, Dick. If he brings her to every base, as he seems to be doing, does that count as 2 runs?
If he is not caught by the ball, then it does double the points. It is an old artifact of a baseball card that I have been looking at recently. I just learned how to speak English recently.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, you're doing great.
Thank you is what I am feeling right now.
What language were you speaking before this, Jimmy?
Lots of Russian and Cantonese.
Very good. That's 2 languages. That's pretty good. Now,
Don't say you is.
there it is. That's where I noticed. There's where the problem is.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. There. You want to? Let me change this up here. In the air. Oh man. Another brick. What's this?
It's a Pink Floyd kind of effect.
Oh, I thought it was the devil. All right.
I mean, hello. Hello, devil.
Hello.
We'll come back to the devil. So I'm pretty proud of the set. I think it'll do well. Hopefully.
Oh, dude, you never know that. I mean, that if they leave that in, that could also be one of those moments that could go viral online because it's so unique.
Maybe.
You never know. Swung for the fence, baby.
You want a virus nowadays. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
That'll be.
The first time we potted together was on our buddy Robert Kelly's podcast, and it was during the pandemic, I believe.
We were in studio.
Were we in studio?
I feel like no. Yes, we had to. I feel like we were. Who else was on that? Do you remember? I think we were in studio.
Were we?
Yeah, because that's where I kind of ran. Sorry, but that's when I met you, and then I remember seeing you on something else, and I saw you were touching all these buttons, doing all these effects, and I went, oh, I like what this kid's up to.
Yeah,
this young dog.
Interesting.
This dog's playing with toys, and Daddy likes toys.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But I think that you would have been playing with that stuff on. Maybe it was. Maybe. There's no way to know. This is why you need a producer in room, so you can be able to look that shit up.
Hey, look it up.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so
Hey, Gerald, will you look that up?
that
Gerald is the giraffe.
That's his
over there.
problem. Yeah, he's not even.
Yeah.
He's a guy just got some drinking. So then I messaged you. I was like, "Oh man, I'd love to do your podcast."
Yeah.
And because I thought we clicked, and I was
Well,
like,
yeah.
"I like this guy."
Yeah, for sure.
And then you messaged me 3 years later.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, love to have you.
Yep.
And I went, I've already retired from comedy.
I have to apologize because when you hit me up, I said in the email, I was like, next time you're in LA, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then you came to LA and like I was busy or something and I like didn't respond in time. And I was like, yeah, no, but I apologize. It was some LA energy.
No,
I apologize for that.
Let me say this. No need, because I was like, I know this guy the moment I met him. I said, I know this guy's a good guy. And then when he didn't reply, I went, huh. And then when you did 2 years later, I went, this guy's more like Greg than you know. This guy's responding 3 years later and then being like, hell yeah, let's do it. And then when I saw you in person at the Cellar, I was like, yeah, you were so funny. It was like, great. So I was like, I was glad that I wouldn't have even brought it up if I thought it was like real. Like, real.
No,
Like,
I saw you in New
funny.
York and I apologized to you then there as well. I was like, dude, seriously, when you're in LA next time, I apologize.
You should have ignored me again. That
would have been the real LA thing to do. That would have been the real kicker. Like, dude, I got you, man. The next time you're on my neck of the woods, bro, I got you, man.
I'm gonna buy you lunch. You just keep upping it. Like, I'm gonna take you for a ride in my fucking Corvette. This is gonna be great.
Hey, man, don't even rent a BMW. You can have mine, man.
Don't rent a place.
No.
Just get on the plane and get here. I'll pick you up.
Yeah. I'll handle everything. I owe you.
That's great. People say that about the LA energy. I don't run into that many people in LA, so I don't know, all my friends. I have friends who are here, but I don't.
Sure.
I don't know. I haven't had too much of that. I haven't had to deal with too much of that.
They call people in LA, we have the Los Angeles Lakers. They call people who live here the LA Flakers.
Wow.
Yeah, because you'll have plans set with somebody, and if something even remotely better comes along in their lives, they're so willing to drop plans with you for something else. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
But if it's also understood.
But you surround yourself with your crew who don't do that to you. You know what I mean? But like you go through a lot of people who are like, huh, interesting.
Because then you see who they were. I go,
right.
Oh, that's who you are. I didn't realize that was you.
Yeah.
And you're one of them.
Yeah.
And that's heartbreaking. My dad did that to me.
Really?
Yeah, something better came along, and he had to move. Yeah, a whole other family. That's fine.
Well, Greg, if you could say anything to your dad right now, look into that camera. What would you say?
I'm better, man. I'm not the kid that you raised. I'm not. I knew I was trouble when I was little. I wanted to be hugged a lot and kissed and told I was, but I don't need that anymore. I've grown. So I'd love to start a relationship with you again. If you could, Pa. Could I call you Pa? Or do I still call you Mr. Anderson? Anyway, if you do want to make a chance, I got some gift cards to Bennigan's, and we can go eat there. Appetizers on me, dog. I love you, dog. Call me.
That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, Greg. And I appreciate you putting yourself out there like that on this podcast. You're coming in as a guest, but guess what? You're leaving as a brother.
Thanks, JW.
Lives in a box. Larry lives in a box.
This was great.
What I would like
feel healthy
to think, and this is a hypothetical. This is a alternate universe. That your dad's name is Larry, and that he's actually no longer with us. And Larry lives in a box is actually a coffin that you keep singing about, but you keep finding ways to riff about a box. Look what you did to me. Look what you did to me, Greg.
My daddy lives in a box. My daddy lives in a box, 6 feet in the dark. Oh no. Oh daddy, I miss you. Oh daddy, I said that I loved you too many times. So you got a new family in Clifton, New Jersey. Then you got shot. Now you live in a box.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's all right, man.
Just hit close to home.
New dad, You're a dad. I'm a dad. We understand now. You know what it's like to lose, to miss.
It hits different when you're a dad.
Right. Yeah, I do. Because now you thought you were going to be. When I had a kid, the cycle is you think your parents are heroes.
Yeah.
Then you realize they fucked up.
Yeah.
Then you become a parent and you see yourself fucking up.
And you're like, I don't want to step in the same direction that my parents did.
I don't want to do that to my kid. I don't want to fuck him up. But what can I do? I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. But all you can do is hope. All you can do is hope. You, kid, when he gets older, will be able to forgive you. And the only way he'll be able to do that is if you forgive you for things that you're about to do.
So when was the last time you busted a fat nut?
Oh, pre-show, man. I had to come here, come free.
Heck yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
I can't come into this podcast with a hard-ass dick.
Way down?
No way,
Come
dude.
on, dick swinging
Come
back
on,
and
man.
forth, dog.
Yeah, man. And
Come
I was
on.
running late, too, so I'm like, I got to bust this nut at this red light.
Wait. Is that why you were running late?
Yeah, man. 'Cause
Okay,
I
yeah.
can't come unless you came, daddy.
I know. You can't go unless you came.
So, yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you want to do an ad read, or how does that work?
Yeah, let's do an ad read together right now.
Great.
Okay.
All right. Jimmy's blood-soaked quesadillas. They're like quesadillas, but they're soaked in blood. Jimmy's blood-soaked quesadillas. We make 'em out of little goats. Sweet little goats. Sweet little goats. So come on down to Jimmy's and get a blood-soaked quesadilla made out of goats. For $6, you can get 4 quesadillas right now. Bring your grandmother, and she gets a senior discount. Bring that hard old dick down to the bloody quesadilla store. Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that.
It was for a blood-soaked quesadilla?
Yeah, it's a new thing that's cooking lately.
Okay, tell me more.
Yeah. So the thing is that there's the vegan movement has also pushed
What is a vegan?
A vegan is a person who eats more vegetables. That's not how you say that word. A vegan eats more vegetables.
Okay.
They're very into vegetables.
Okay.
So because of the push left, there's been a right push. So then the meat eaters went, well, we're going to double down on our eating meeting. We're going to eat.
There's eating meetings for the people who eat meat out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So let's say you go vegan.
Okay, great.
I, as a meat eater, go, fuck you. I'm going to eat double the meat to ruin what you're doing.
Oh, is that why the Meat Lovers Pizza was invented?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This would really rub it in the face of the vegans who are asking for the veggie pizza.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And who are asking for like things that were not actual cheese in there, but were like different options, stuff like that, and different yeast that's actually not yeast.
Yes.
Okay.
More beef, more meat. Mm-hmm. So that's what they did with the quesadillas. They wanted goat quesadillas because goats are generally pretty cute. And they said, well, not only that, to really piss the vegans off, let's do baby goats. And then we'll double soak the quesadilla in blood.
What does a baby goat sound like? Wah, wah.
Now that's why we're here.
Come on, people. Thank you so much for coming back to Dad Jokes on the program. We'll be zinging those zingers at you left and right, so just keep on looking for them.
You know, I actually found out why dad jokes exist.
Why?
Because the child ruins everything. And all you can do is hold on to humor. Mm-hmm. But because everything has been ripped from you, you're so tired that a dad joke is just the last stitch effort of trying to keep some kind of humor into a tired, dead world.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Okay. I like having conversations with people when you ask them, what do you think? And you go, okay. Because it does what you just did where you're like, that didn't even freaking answer my question at all. Try it sometimes. It really throws people off when somebody asks you a question, you go, okay.
Wait, how do I? You ask me a question. Let's try it.
Do you think that it's a good thing or a bad thing that there is more diversity in film and television now?
Film and television diversity. Give me some examples.
I think that there is with different superheroes,
Mm-hmm.
different Disney characters, they're not all white anymore.
Right, and so now, give me. What are you asking me again? Give me the question again.
Do you like diversity?
Okay. Back to you, Jack. I don't know what I'm doing here. In my mind, anyway, back to...
No, I like exactly what you're doing here. Literally, you're the kind of guest I like to have on the show.
You have so many no rules that I can't maintain a straight thought. It's just too much to grab. There's too much to say. You're yes-anding everything. I can't seem to I know Noah Poggy come here and tell stories. I'm like, oh, I'm going to play with this. We're going to sing songs. All the crazy shit in my head, I'm going to let it all out. That's great.
Yeah.
Because Larry lives in the box. This is the most fun I ever had in my life.
Dude, that's what I want clipped out. I want to cut together your set on Gordon, and then you come back. It's the most fun I've ever had in my life.
But seriously, though, I think we should get back to white people in movies.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You do questions, or is it just like...
Do I do questions?
Do questions?
What do you mean? What do you freaking mean, dude? Do I do questions?
Do you do questions? Or
what do you mean, do I do questions?
Do you do questions? Like,
do I do questions on what?
Like a follow-up? Like, where were you born? Are you happy in your marriage?
Hey, man, that's out there already.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, then tell me. Am I happy in this marriage?
We'll be right back after this commercial break. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think you're real happy in your marriage. If you're willing to travel across the country with your family,
yeah,
and you have a wife that's that supportive and who knows that you've been wanting this specific thing with your career for a while, that's a good wife, dude.
I'll say
that
this.
made me happy when I heard about that like you guys made an event out of this, because, dude, if you don't make an event out of when we're trying to book something or trying to get something like along with our careers, it's kind of like, why did we make such a fuss about it for so long if you don't take a moment to absorb like the moment and feel good about it and celebrate it? You know, I try to tell my friends all the time when they book something or they finally got something that they're working towards, I'm like, yo, now celebrate and take this in for a bit so you're not like, okay, on to the next thing, because then you're always empty on the inside.
Dude, Evan Williams said it to me last night, and the best thing in the world, if I have a bad set, I beat myself up for a month. If I get a win, I'm like, okay, I don't allow myself to be in that moment and be happy. That's like, dude, enjoy it. You know, like you worked hard, you did a thing. It's like, why don't you fill yourself with the love on the inside as much as the fucking hate and darkness? There's no need for it.
Yeah.
You know, we all can't live in that dark box like Larry. And that's what the song's about.
And you filled your wife with love, and she got pregnant. Hello.
One shot, one kill.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. See, a lot of people don't know. Yeah, what's crazy is a lot of people, when they try to have sex with women, and this is just crazy.
I heard about this. They did a study, right? Continue.
They did a study, yeah. And a lot of people try to... the cum can go anywhere. That's the thing. That's my book.
And that is a quote that I heard from Dr. Schultz recently.
Yeah. The cum can go anywhere.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to get pregnant, don't just aim for the vagina. The cum can go anywhere. I put it in my hand like I was going to lather up. And then I put it in her hair and I rubbed it. I said, you're such a good woman. And it, you know, like Pantene, you know.
Right.
Whatever. 9 months later, I got a baby who's Indian. But
yeah,
that means something. That's how good I did.
I do like how, you know, my wife got pregnant. I was just masturbating in the other room, actually. And then like she walked in the room and then I did the LeBron thing.
Oh!
And then that's how she got. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And it worked?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
One shot, one kill, dude.
One shot, one kill.
Big dog energy, brother.
Big dog energy, dog. That's what we knew. I don't know what the name is. Is this name of this episode Big Dog Energy? Is it named Larry Lives in a Box? Or is it named episode 38? Gary Stove.
Even though the show's been going on for so many years, I named it episode 38. It makes no sense. Like, dude, why? This is literally like in the 200s. Like, what is... Why?
Episode 38 with nobody.
Yeah.
That should be with nobody. Larry lives in a box.
With the pixelation over your face, like one of those witness protection people.
It'd be hilarious if you edited me completely out of the podcast.
And you're just like I changed it to like lower the pitch, like, yeah, so it was a great experience on late night. And it was
really cool. I really had a good time. I had a really good experience.
Is this two devils talking?
I think so, yeah.
What do you do? What kind of devil are you?
What kind of devil am I? Well, I'm not like I'm working towards becoming like Satan level, but I'm just like one of the devils, or like one of the minions of hell and stuff like that. So I'm what you want to say, I'm a startup devil. Okay.
Any credits yet? Anything big? Any work I've seen?
I've done a couple exorcisms. I whispered in one guy. Oh, I was one of the voices inside Jeffrey Dahmer's head.
No way!
Yeah, it's I've been out there.
They just had a show.
Did they really?
Yeah, they put it on Netflix.
Oh, I've heard of Netflix. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you gotta check it.
cool. Okay.
They probably owe you some money, dog.
You think I could get some residuals from that?
100%. If you're the voice in Jeffrey Dahmer's head,
I mean, I don't want to brag, but
yeah, man, they owe you some checks.
okay.
So, were you behind, like, which voice? Were you like the gay voice, or were you the killing voice?
Well, I mean, definitely, you know, I don't want to get into that or the preferences thing, but I was the eating one.
Oh, alright. I mean, look, man, I'll accept you, of course. We're
No, it's
pretty...
not. I mean, it's not that I'm uncomfortable or anything. I mean, you know, there's a lot of devils out there that if that's what they want to do, that's totally fine with me. But I just, you know, I'm a super straight devil.
Well, I never thought the devil would be homophobic.
Come on, I've got a lot of gay friends. It's cool.
Pretty accepted in here down in hell, you know?
I mean, dude, there's people, having sex everywhere around us, so it doesn't matter.
This is not for you.
This is not for, I mean, just don't do it in front of me. But I mean, if there was a place that was going to be homophobic, it would actually be hell.
Would it be?
Or would it not be?
No, because it wouldn't be, because we accept everybody in hell. The homophobic place is up there in fucking hell with the angels. They don't let you in fucking, they don't let you in heaven for when you love another man.
But do we know that?
Yeah, we're the devil.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at all these homos. That probably seems offensive, but I am the devil.
You are the devil.
I am the devil.
Wait, are you? I didn't even ask you yet.
Oh, yeah.
Are you the devil?
No.
Okay, well, what kind of devil are you?
Yeah, well, I'm just pretty much, I'm the devil that makes people too horny to survive.
Could you elaborate on that?
I could try.
Oh, I'd love that.
You ever see people who get so sex crazy, and then it leads them into like, yeah, Dahmer, you're doing a similar thing, I like to put things into their mind that's like, follow that girl, follow that boy, follow him off the train.
You're a follow devil.
A follow devil.
I've always wanted to meet one of you. I've never. You're always too busy telling other people where to go. Like you're hot on the trail of other people. I can never find you.
Because there's so many horny people out there, it's a lot to manage.
It's ironic that you're a follow devil when I can't seem to follow you anywhere.
Yeah, well, I don't really go anywhere.
Huh.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find us. But yeah, man, I'm proud of your work. The Dahmer stuff is huge.
Thank you so much.
I never had a TV show.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
But wait, do you have anything to do with Twitter?
No, I'm afraid of social media.
Oh, I figured you're a follow devil that followers and different stuff like that.
Holy Christ, I never even thought of
They
that.
owe you money, man.
Follower, I didn't even think about it. I should hit that guy up.
Yeah, what's his name?
Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get that guy.
Yeah.
Larry lives in a box. Huh? Anyway, the homos thing threw me off, and I didn't know where to go.
That's the problem when you're just yelling jokes. Sometimes crazy shit comes out.
Yeah, man.
And you're like, well, all right, I'm going to go down for that one.
Hey, but that was the devil.
That was the devil. That wasn't me.
Safety, baby.
Safety. Yeah.
Just like after a sweet fart, we just say safety after jokes.
That's a hilarious idea. N-word. Safety.
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 Safety. If we could do that as comedians,
it'd be
dude,
great.
it'd be so great. Just saying something shocking on stage and be like, safety. Safety. Just real quick. Safety.
Bill Cosby was right. Safety.
Safety. He actually had a lot of good ideas.
Safety. You got to get a safety button.
Yeah.
Safety. I love it. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Larry lives in a box. That is in my head, and it won't leave.
Oh, we know.
You know what I mean?
No. We know.
You can tell?
I can. Yeah, you've
Really?
said it. Yeah, you've said it a few times. I think it's in there.
I said it out loud?
You've said it. Dude, you've been singing it out loud.
Oh,
You even in the jingle, like when we cut to the commercial break, Larry worked his way into the commercial break.
Oh, no.
I was thinking it was going to be a product for an ad read. I'm trying to make some money on this podcast. And then no, it turns out Larry lives in a box.
Can we do another ad read?
I mean, yeah, we need to cut to an ad read right now.
You got a dead horse? Do you got a dead horse? Do you need someone to get rid of the dead horse? Sally's dead horse removal. Call 1-800-6969 to get your dead horse removed.
Do you suffer from a dead horse in your lawn? But you don't know how to get rid of it. Well, we have the solution for you. Call Sally's Dead Horse Removal.
1-800-6969. Sally's Dead Horse Removal.
Sally's Dead Horse Removal.
1-800-6969.
You probably wondered in the Godfather movie how they got rid of the horse in the bed. It was Sally's dead horse removal. Sally's dead horse removal.
This is Mr. Bojangles, down and out. And his body's too big to carry in a truck. So who do I call?
Sally's dead horse removal.
We got it, Rick. That's big bucks right there.
Yo, that's big bucks.
And they pay a lot.
Dude, if you need a dead horse removed, use promo code Jeremiah at 1-800-6969 and they'll remove your dead horse for you.
And that's the thing, they got money because there's not a lot of people removing dead horses.
No.
You know?
No. It's a very specific trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's why they're allowed 1-800-6969. That's only 4 numbers after the 1-800.
That's what. See, I was thinking that.
Right.
But then, like, when you said it, I appreciate the clarity because I was like, I don't know how that's going to go through.
Mm-hmm.
But it will go through.
It goes through.
They have the rights to it, right?
They have the rights.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, you're like, and they're like, hello. You're like, whoa, 1 ring?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, 1 ring. Great customer service.
Dude, that's always feels nice when you just get them on 1 ring.
1 ring?
Yeah. Come on.
If I get 2 rings, I answer your phone call every single time.
Mm-hmm.
1 ring.
Yeah.
Or no rings.
Right.
So if you're at a 2nd ring, just hang up because I'm not picking up.
Yeah.
Because I'll be on the phone already. I be on the phone.
Yep.
My pronouns are I be on the phone.
Yeah.
That's what I identify
That's
as.
also a Will.i.am song that
Is
came
it?
out in 2004.
Man, I don't know what's happening here, but I believe you. And I choose to not take that as a joke.
Good.
And I'm going to tell everybody, my friends, about it.
Good.
I be on the phone. I be
on the phone. I be on the phone.
What are we doing? I mean, we got the tools. We got the tools.
We got the tools.
We got the tools to play. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. Calling up your mama. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. Talking to your mama. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. Who am I talking to? Your mama.
Can I pick it up at 3 o'clock? Can I get you something to eat? You want some chicken? Do you want some ski?
Cause I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. Talking to your mama.
Driving to the car, phone on my ear. Can I put me on the door? I say I don't care.
I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. Talking to your mama. Now, I want to introduce to you someone special to my heart. We got a guest spot on this song. His name is Too Tony Too Cool. Take it away, Too Tony.
Yo, he got hot. Yo, he got sloppy seconds.
To your mama. I'll be on the phone 24 hours a day. I'll be on the phone 24 hours a day. Now, Too Cool, what was your name again? Do you remember?
Tommy.
Tommy. Good to see you, Tommy.
It's great to see you, man.
You were on the phone yesterday, I heard.
Oh, I was on the phone all the time.
Yeah, who you talking to?
Well, a lot of moms, but a lot of aunts.
Cause he be on the phone 24 hours a day. He be on the phone 24 hours a day. He be on the phone 24 hours a day. Talking to your auntie. He be on the phone 24 hours a day. He be on the phone 24 hours a day. He be on the phone 24 hours a day. Talking to your auntie. Can I party with you tonight? Can I take you for a ride? Can I take you down the street? Girl, I wanna take you. I'll be on the phone 24 hours a day.
A+, dude.
Yeah.
A+.
Yeah.
I like what you got cooking, dog.
Yeah.
I like what you got cooking.
And guess what?
What?
I like what you're stirring up.
Ooh. What I like about this podcast the most is the lack of a fan. That shit is hot as hell in here.
Yeah.
Why? Because
I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I be on the phone 24 hours a day. I'm talking to your mama.
hell yeah, dog.
I forgot to put the fan in.
No, who needs it? It's pretty good.
Can we add? Can we add it in post?
Yeah, man. Put the fan on it. Tomorrow I'll wake up like, I'm pretty cool.
Hey, Gage, will you add a fan on Greg right now?
Yeah.
Like a fan and sound effects and everything. And then could you be like, oh, it's so nice in here. Who's that?
It's a little too much. It's too cold in here.
I don't know why that reminded me of Fred Flintstone when he did hello.
I honestly think I do have the body type and looks. I do feel like I look like Fred Flintstone. I could be a Fred Flintstone.
Okay.
Body.
I could be your Barney.
You want to be my Barney?
Yeah.
Nah, you too big, dog. You a big dog.
Come on, dog.
We should play I should be LeBron James.
Wait, was that a burp?
No, that was a thing I used to. That's a catchphrase. Let me see if I can do it again. That's that's how I win.
You just start vomiting.
I'm like, okay, you don't have to. Okay, yeah. Let's.
I'll be on the phone 24 hours a day. Yeah, nice.
So Greg is a very funny comedian. You should check out his late night appearance on James Corden. You should check him out.
My podcast?
You podcast a lot.
Friday Night Greg?
Friday Night Greg.
Friday Night Energy.
And also your Monday show
on
at Cellar.
morning. Oh, right. The Comedy Cellar. It's once a month. It's called Night Cream.
Night Cream.
We do a lot of similar stuff like this. Dude, you got to jam with Night Cream. You were built for this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're already doing it on your own thing.
Dude,
but we should collabo.
Oh, we'd love to collabo.
Collabo, dog.
Collabo and gelato? Come on. We're going to close out with this final segment. Is there anything that you want to plug before we do the final segment, Sax Talk, though, my friend?
I do want to plug my website, 1-800-deaddogs.com. It's similar to the horse thing, but I'm starting small. So I just removed dead dogs.
Well, dogs are easier to get out of houses than horses.
Right.
It takes a team to get Sally's dead horses removal. I mean, dude, that's a fleet of people that come out in a van and everything.
But dogs are more emotional.
That is true. You have to give condolences in a different way to a dog owner. Yeah.
You know, and I'm there for you.
Like when a dead horse dies, usually of a very wealthy person, they're already emotionally detached from everybody.
From life.
From life, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say this, 90% of the horses that die is the owner's fault. They have something to do with it.
So would you want to plug?
Oh, yeah, 1-800-deaddogs.com.
Your website.
My podcast, Friday Night Greg, which I should be promoting, but it's way more fun to do. I wonder if deaddogs.com is a website. I don't want to go. I don't want to check. Come on, you got a phone, but do you want to deal with the consequences of what that might be on that website? 1-800-deaddogs.com. There's no way that exists. But
deaddogs.com?
Yeah, see.
Wait. I'm about to go in incognito mode.
Got to, brother. I'm always in incognito mode.
Deaddogs.com?
Deaddogs.com.
Well, you're going to be shocked.
What?
It's available to purchase for only $3,895.
Really?
Yes.
How much do you want to promote your dead dogs? You're going to spend $4,000. Wait, how do you know the price? It tells you that?
It says.
You
guys, if you think that Greg and I should buy deaddogs.com, comment below. Let us know if we need to get a GoFundMe going for this. You know, I think that this is a good cause that we could be.
We can post not your, but you have a dead dog.
To honor them.
To honor them. Deaddogs.com.
Is this $1 million idea for only $4,000? Link below for the Kickstarter.
Yeah, and we'll do songs for them. Like, do you mind?
Yeah, of course.
This goes out to you, Willie. You were a Brittany Spaniel. English. You were great to your family. Never peed in the house. Never bit no one. Willie.
great, great Dane.
Willie was a great, great Dane. Willie was a great dog.
Willie was a
Willie
great
was a
dog.
great, great Dane. Willie ain't never bitten no one. Willie never peed in the house. Willie ain't never eaten no food off the top plate. Then he got hit by a car. Very sad by far. He used to watch Bill Maher when his family went away.
This one goes out to Billy.
Billy. Billy is what they called him.
We loved your dead dog ass.
Was a sweet dead fucking dog.
He's on dead
Used to
dog.
love watching Bill Maher. Got hit by a car.
And now he's living amongst the stars. Oh, Billy.
Oh.
Well, it's new rules. New rule, Billy. You can't go outside anymore. And all dogs go to heaven. But you would have went first.
Billy was a great dog.
Yeah, that website will kick.
Get ready for Sax Talk. Sax Talk.
Well, in 2002, I was sitting in a green Volkswagen Golf, and I was at a Bergen Community College, and I met a girl. She was a blonde-haired bombshell, beautiful woman. We get into my car, and I reached my arm out, and she leaned in. And I went, this is it. This is it. I'm gonna go for it. So I went, put my hard-ass lips on her hard-ass lips, because we were both very cold. And we started kicking it, sex style. But no sex yet, just a lot of dry humping, in the mean streets, the Bergen Community College parking lot. And she looks at me and she goes, stop. I go, what's up? She goes, give me your issues now. Tell me your issues now. And I said, sometimes I put my foot in my mouth. And I said, what are your issues? You're not like bulimic or anything. And she went, oh my God, I've never told anyone before. And I went, what? And she went, only my grandmother knows. And I went, I am so sorry. I just said anything. I didn't mean to tell you that. I just said anything. And she said, no, it's okay. It's just hard. And I went, no, it's cool, whatever. And I drove her home, and suffice to say, we didn't have sex or anything. But I just happened to pull out of my pocket the worst thing that was going on in her life, and I had no idea. Yeah. So, man, I got married later, so I guess things worked out for me. If you're out there, I hope you've gotten. Well, she doesn't do it. She used to be. She wasn't anymore. So that is a 100% true story.
Wow.
100% true.
Dude, I mean, there's not really any coming back from that.
No, there really isn't. Also, I realize it's hard to talk with you because you have a saxophone in your mouth. I was like, oh, right, I gotta do the whole. But the sax is great.
Now, when a bulimic girl gives you head, is it the one time where she can swallow and spit?
Now, that might be the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no coming back from that. You, my friend, finished comedy.
Did I just make a perfect joke?
Perfect, as they would say in Street Fighter.
Oh, this is Jesus.
Did Larry make it up there? Okay, bye.
This was a lot of fun.
Dude, I loved having you.
Oh, good. I hope you had a good time.
I had a blast with you.
No, me too. I had a blast coming.
I hope this was everything that we wanted and more.
Let's just recap. We had Larry lives in a box.
Larry lives in a box.
You cried.
I did cry.
You cried for real. We had a dead horse removal.
That's how you know something is seriously wrong. You're like, oh, I'm in an unsafe place now. Jeremiah just started crying during the podcast.
We did a horse ad. I had a homophobic slur. No, I didn't. The character did. The devil did.
Safety.
Safety was created.
That's gonna sweep the nation.
That is
no
a
time.
Nation sweeper.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me.
Dude, love to have you, brother.
Thanks.